Hey everyone, welcome back to the Group 2 YouTube channel. My name is Stefan and we're continuing on project E46M3 here, but we had a problem aligning the car after we had finished all the rear subframe reinstallation and whatnot. And part of that problem is the rear control arms were bent. Both sides here are supposed to be exactly straight. This one is bent, as you can see. But it's actually a good thing we're upgrading to these garagistic ones because they are providing a ton of adjustability, but they're also way stronger. Take a look at this. You don't want your control arms doing that. So with the garagistic rear lower control arms, we have tons of camber adjustment here, so we can really dial in the suspension for whatever alignment setting we need, whether it's going to be drifting on the track or just even around the street and we want to conserve tire wear. So as we can see, we already have this one bolted in. Going to get this one more bolt over here and then throw it back on the alignment, and we're going to show you guys our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment systems. Here at Group 2, we've got the Hunter's brand new Hawkeye system, and we've also put this alignment rack in the ground. That way we can take an extremely low vehicle and move it onto the rack no matter how low it is. These heads communicate with the Hawkeye system up there with lasers. As we make adjustments, we'll see them live on the screen over there. We also have a small screen that we can bring for while we're under the alignment rack to align the vehicle. There's a few setup procedures before we begin, like aligning the steering wheel to make sure that we're gonna have it straight. Once we input the car's VIN number, it'll usually give us the recommended specifications of what the alignment should be for that kind of car. In this case, since we have now camber plates on the front, that's why this wheel is so negatively cambered, as well as rear camber arms, we're trying to get this close to factory, but maybe a little bit more aggressive for a track alignment. So we'll align the fronts or the backs first. In this case, we have the backs, since they're fairly simple to adjust. This is the current settings that we're at. We're going to adjust and try our best to get everything into the green zones, because those are the targets that we set. For one, we need to do a little bit more major adjustments. We have this nice jack here. We can simply pivot it down. And then we have a system to lift the car for also if we need to, for example, change tires or wheels. We can do it quickly without racking it on a regular lift. And to make sure we can even see what we're doing, the rack, when the car is in the air, has lights that come on and light up all the wheel wells. So here we got most of the settings in the rear adjusted. Right now, Dana's just working on fixing our tow issue over here. And after that, we'll get all green and we can move on to the front. What makes the alignment on the front really difficult is that there's Turner Motorsports camber plates on the top. So to make major adjustments, you have to actually take the car and lift it in the air first, then set it back down and fine tune. So it's a little bit of trial and error to get it to where you want, but once you get there, everything will be nice and dialed in, and we can even go as far as -5 degrees camber if we really wanted to, but we're keeping this car more street oriented. And just like that, the guys have finished the alignment and printed out our alignment sheet here. We can see that the rear is completely within factory specs. The front, we still see red here because we do have those camber plates, so we did adjust for extra negative camber in the front since we do want the suspension to be a little more aggressive on the street. If you couldn't already tell, we got the next car on for an alignment. So if you need an alignment, whether it's going to be on your daily driver or your track vehicle, be sure to hit us up at Group 2 Automotive and Group 2 Motorsports. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on our next video.